Hi, and welcome to a new episode coming from The Catalyst with the title The Bridge of Transition. Imagine a great bridge stretching from the old world into the new. The bridge in this analogy has two decks, one upper deck and one lower deck. On the upper level, the upper deck, we see the journey of the collective, the human collective. At the 3D entrance, people cling to the familiar: anger, control, fear. This is the old ego collective, desperate to preserve the illusion of safety through control. A step further onto the bridge, and we reach the 4D middle zone. Here we find sadness, or what we call the limbo of a grief. These souls have left the shore, the 3D entrance, but they hesitate, torn between the dying past and the pool of the future. This is the grieving collective, hovering at the tipping point. Moving onward on this upper deck bridge, we find the 5D crossing. Here are the ones in aloneness, withdrawn into hibernation, not to escape, but to prepare. They are integrating, forgiving, self-forgiving, and aligning with their deeper purpose. They are the midwives of a new world. And beyond the bridge, at the 5D exit, lies the new collective. Grounded in unity, acceptance, and unconditional love, the ones who step here are ready to build the future together. On the lower level, again, a bridge with two levels. On the lower level of the bridge, we see the same journey mirrored within the soul. At the start, the entrance, the 3D entrance, stands the beggar archetype, the inner narc, the inner narcissist, always searching for a value, a validation, and safety outside itself. Maybe you recognize him. In the middle of this bridge, the lower deck, lives what we call the bugger archetype, the frustrated inner child inside all of us. Angry, sad, misunderstood, realizing that the old strategies no longer work. Disappointed. Further across, the bonus self awakens. Through self-forgiveness and redemption, the soul begins to integrate its true power. And finally, on the far shore, stands the blessing. You as a blessing, your soul being, no longer seeking, no longer begging, no longer angry and frustrated, but radiating love as its natural state. One day, the bridge will collapse. Those who cling to the entrance, 3D, will remain in the old world. Those who hover too long in limbo or grief will slide back to the old. But those who walk through, hopefully you and me, those who walk through anger, grief, and aloneness, isolation, will stand together on the new shore, anchoring a collective built not on fear, but on love. The bridge, in this analogy, is both the outer world and your inner world. It shows on one hand, humanity's crossing, which is your crossing, and it shows the collective journey, which is your soul's journey. And the choice, it's always yours. Let's call it free will. Which leads me to our final questions. Will you stay at the entrance, 3D, stuck in safety, unsafety, and the need to control? Will you stay at that entrance? Will you stay stuck in the middle, still doubting, going back, or passing through? Or will you cross and come with us to the other side? The new collective, rooted in unconditional love, kindness, compassion, and sincere connection. Now you decide. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.